No, we just finna be having a conversation.
Oh. Let me put my sweatshirt back on. I feel like it looks too dark. I'm gonna add some vibrance to it. What's this in my pocket? Oh, I think I put salt and pepper in there.
It's your girl Nadia, and I am back with another video. I have a special guest with me today.
Oh, very special. It's me. It's moi.
Not really.
It's Lourdess on the beat, on the mic. Test 1 2.
Bruh. No, but this is my first podcast, bruh. The first out of many, and I'm very honored to have one of my dearest friends with me today.
Yes, Lord.
But one thing I have admired about Lourdess for a very long time is her perspective on situations and our discussions from time to time. So I decided to have her as my first guest today and just have her insight on some of the topics we're going to be discussing today.
I'm curious.
You want to do your introduction?
I'm Lourdess. My last name is Hemingway. I know I have a very good name. I'm not changing it. I'm an SBI major. The best school at FAMU. I don't know about J school. I don't really know what they do for real. Every time I walk in there, they're just like walking around with like cameras and stuff. But I'm an SBI major, business administration. From around the globe, sent from heaven by the Lord. Really, just it. I'm just here to have a good time, love life, love living it, love talking to people.
Live, love, laugh.
It's live, laugh, love. Thank you. She said that junk in the inverse. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I've actually wanted to have a podcast for I wouldn't say a long time, but I used to really want to be a YouTuber so bad.
Everybody had that phase.
But I had it for a long time, like from like when I was a 6th grader. I don't even know who would be freaking watching me, a freaking 12-year-old on camera. But I used to be out there watching the 7 Supergirls and stuff. You know them?
No.
Oh, it's really just a bunch of like white girls and stuff. They just be doing stuff with their moms.
Those, huh?
Child, I grew up in white neighborhoods, the hood for real. But from like 6th grade, I say to about like my 10th grade year of high school, I really wanted to be a YouTuber. But I never really had the funds to get a camera, and I really didn't feel like doing all that editing. So I got older, and I was like, dang, I'm kind of cool. Like I could really. Like, when the podcast era started, I was like, ooh, I could really see myself doing a podcast. So, I think I prefer, like, doing a podcast over, like, YouTube, even though I like YouTube, too. But, I don't know, YouTube is kind of weird right now.
It's in a weird phase right now.
Yeah. It's in a renovation phase, but hopefully people create, new innovative content.
So, we finna just dive right into it. Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's the one and only Nadia Gordon. It's your girl. It's your girl Nadia. You already know my name. But we're really finna dive into the first podcast, and today we're just gonna be talking about like college life in general, how it has been on the hill for us. Like we just finna open up. We're finna have an open discussion. We just finna be talking our mess.
Period.
Right here. I think she got a lot to say.
I be having. Well, yeah. I don't know, but. Yeah, I'll say a few things.
Alright, so what made you come to FAM?
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. FAMU was like the last college on my list that I wanted to go to.
Me too.
Like, I did not want to come here, bro.
My first choice was Clark. My mama said no.
Clark? I'm thinking you gonna say like FSU, UCF. Clark?
No, because my first choice ever was just to go to HBCU in general. It wasn't FAM. It was Clark. If I didn't get into Clark, I was like, all right, FAM gonna be my second choice. But
then you ain't getting into Clark.
I just couldn't go to Clark. My mama said I can't. First of all, it's out of state.
The tuition.
So tuition is gonna be higher, and it was just too far too. So FAM is like a perfect spot. It's not too far. But it's far enough. My mama can't get to me.
That is funny.
It's a great distance between us. But yeah, what was your first choice?
Honestly, I was just one of those people. I didn't really have like, I really did want to go to UPenn or like NYU, but my senior year, I was going through it, so my grades was not giving UPenn or NYU, so I didn't even end up applying there because I really did want to go to business school, and they have like top business schools, and I wanted to live up north. I didn't really want to live here. And then when it came to FAMU, my mom and my dad were always talking about, my dad's just a diehard FAMU alum. So he's just like, I'd rather you go to FAMU than go to Harvard.
Her dad be here every weekend.
Every football game, bro. He loved my school. He got, bro, half the stuff I be wearing is his stuff. He don't even buy me FAMU.
He
be
like,
for
Lourdess, where you get that from? This is my dad's.
No, for real. I really don't be knowing. And I be coming downstairs. He be like, Lourdess, come downstairs. I be thinking I'm trying to be like, which FAMU hoodie should I? You get me one. Get me a freaking hoodie. I'm cold. But yeah, I didn't really want to come to FAMU. I thought it was ghetto. I didn't think it was that good of a school. I thought it was just going to be like high school 2.0, and it kind of is.
How we gonna get
we gonna get it. We ain't
gonna jump that far yet.
But I really didn't want to come here. Like I really didn't. But I only applied to like 3 schools, honestly.
This was my one shot. Like if I didn't get into this school, I was gonna go to my community college. Like
that's where I was gonna go too. Like community college, I was gonna stay home, like save money, get my refund checks, and then like really go somewhere I really wanted to go and like get my grades up and stuff like that. But then FAMU took a chance on me, so I came here summer B. I hated summer B. I'm not even gonna lie.
What was so bad about it?
Honestly, I don't want to hate on the people, but I'm gonna hate on the people. Like I don't really feel like I really like connected with a lot of people when I was in summer B, because you know, a lot of times when people like first get on campus, they're like, rah rah rah, we partying, we getting lit, we getting drunk, we getting high, we doing all these things, and you know me, I'm really not that kind of person. So it's just yes. So I don't be going nowhere. It's really to like protect myself spiritually and stuff like that as well. But it's just like I really wasn't interested in those things, and I really found it really hard to connect with people, like even in my fall semester too. But it was a lot better because I have more friends. I mean, I have friends in summer B, but it was just hard finding that balance of like the perfect friend, you know what I mean, or like the perfect friend group, because it was just like I would be like dibble dabbling in between like different friend groups. It was just like, dang, I don't really have friends for real. Like I could just, but then again, it was only like 6 weeks, so it's just like, what can you really expect? But
then she got it to Young Hall and forever friends.
Yeah, really from Steph, really. And then what else? Yeah, and then SBI. It's actually a lot better of a school than I thought, and it's not really because of the curriculum, because the curriculum is like really like outdated.
They got a meeting every Tuesday and Thursday.
Child.
Y'all don't even be learning nothing in them forms.
We do.
Let's talk about it.
We do.
Let's talk about it.
Do I pay attention? No, but I just be up there looking like I'm paying attention, but I really just be thinking about my own thing.
They have to. Because, baby.
Honestly, I really wish that they would like allow us to like choose which companies we want to go and see, rather than having us sit and like people talk about real estate, investment finance. It's really just a bunch of finance firms and a bunch of real estate firms, and it's just like, this is really only for a certain amount of people in SBI. Everybody in SBI is not doing the same thing, and they just keep bringing the same kinds of people, and it's just really annoying. And it's like not even black owned businesses. It's like the companies come and then like they take all the black people from different branches. They're like, yeah, we have diversity. Come look, come see, come join our company. We need all the blacks. But I mean, that's really that. But SBI does have a lot of scholarship opportunities, which is probably why I say I like it. You know, they give you a lot, or they provide you a lot of networking.
Because
yeah,
the building look like a prison.
That's why y'all look like that's why y'all been look like a fishbowl. Nobody wanna.
Because that building ain't giving them no opportunities at all.
It's actually really nice on the inside. It is nice on the inside. I gotta show you a classroom.
J school building it all around.
First of all, y'all buildings look like Village Young Hall dorms. That's what y'all buildings look like. Nothing but bathroom tile floors. Not even one time I had a class in there, and it was like not even a projector in there, not even a computer, not a laptop, just floors and walls and desks and air.
No cap. I had a public speaking class in J school, and it had no windows. It just felt like
I think that's the room I was in. It was
ew, I don't like this.
But y'all do have a lot of like y'all radio station, like the radio station that's up there. That's a really nice.
FAMU TV 20.
Ain't nobody reading that magazine.
It's a news station. Thank you.
Journey Magazine? You just said Journey Magazine.
I said Journey Magazine. I said FAMU TV 20.
Who watched that? Nobody. Nobody. Nobody watches that, bro.
Like, all of our rooms are good other than that one solid component that we got up in there.
Yeah, every room at SBI got two projector screens.
Y'all
MacBooks on every desk.
Computers, desktops in almost every other room.
Don't nobody give a junk about Apple. Give me your orange. But yeah, so overall, yeah, I like FAMU now. I like it a lot more than I thought I would.
I like FAMU, but it's like really been testing the waters with me lately.
No, for real.
So let's start from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Let's start from the beginning.
Start from August 1st.
Let's start. No, we gotta go way back.
In the summertime.
Summertime.
Ooh.
What happened in the summertime?
Ooh, what they did? Oh, I forgot about her.
Let's start from the beginning.
Child, I was working at Amazon. Let me tell y'all, so I was working at Amazon. And I used to work from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m., right? So then one of these days, I get a text from my friend Jasmine. And Jasmine was like, look at so-and-so's story. You see what he got posted on there? And I'm just like, child, he probably posted some rap and Jasmine probably trying to hype him up or something. That's what I thought. Because y'all know, Jasmine, she be hyping up everybody. But boom. So then I go to the boy's story and I was like, oh, it's a girl and she naked on the freaking FAMU campus. Like, she's just there, like, not a thought in her mind, just booty cheeks and air and oxygen and breathing and living. It was just like...
Bro, I was in the middle of watching Nope. I get like 500 text messages like, go on Instagram. She on live right now. Bro,
that live was so funny. I'm not even gonna lie. That joke was funny.
Bro, the memes had me dying.
They said, you big black nasty by you. And then she like, boop, off the live. It was funny. It was the pick-me's in the comments trying to roast. Y'all not funny.
Y'all weren't.
They really were not funny.
Y'all were just trying to get clout off of it. Like,
right.
That's how I was trying to gain off of the situation, which is corny and like...
Very.
Dude.
And it was just like, all right, I'm here for laughs. Did I comment? I think I put a comment up there once. But then it was just like, after that, I was just like, okay, I don't really care anymore. I'm hungry. I need to go find something to eat. Because I was hungry, I think. Yeah. That's a little off topic, but that was just so raggedy and just tasteless.
But the question is, do you think FAMU should take her degree away?
No.
Why?
Because. No, I'm playing. No, because I feel like, here's the thing. If she came to FAMU, she earned her degree. She took the classes. She paid for the courses. She should get her degree. I think as far as like punishment wise, it's like if somebody goes to jail and they come back and they finish college, are you going to take away their degree? If they do something at the school you don't like, are you going to take away their degree? No, you're not. You're just going to give them their punishment on the outside. Whatever affects them in life from that point on, that's their business. But if they put in, since she put the work in, even though
she paid the money,
paid the money for the degree, she should get her degree, even though she still can't spell.
Oh, get a little jail time.
Yeah,
because baby, that is illegal. Public nudity, that is illegal. That is a federal offense, isn't it?
I think I saw something that said she actually wasn't naked at the statue. She had some drawers on, or she had a thong on or something, and like she edited it out. But even then, it's just like, why are you walking around a college, a university campus?
There are children here. I am a child.
I know she was doing it in the midnight hour. But you know what they say? The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night.
All right. Yeah. Fast forward. Okay, what was the next situation?
The bugs. Somebody car catching on fire.
Okay, so we go fast forward to the first week of school.
Oh Lord.
We get to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
I made a whole freaking video.
Video.
Make sure y'all tune into that.
Yeah, watch that.
So I wasn't even moved there for a week, and FAMU decided to relocate me to a hotel because of the infestation. Mind you, they had all summer.
All summertime.
They wait till I'm cozy, moved in, decorated my whole room. Now I gotta
snug as a bug.
Now I gotta take all my decorations off my wall, pack it all up, and leave. Like, that broke my heart.
To a hotel. I heard Lee had to share a bed with Bro, imagine you meet somebody for the first time and you gotta share a bed with that Negro. Man, I'd be so pissed. I'd be pissed clean off. Be like, bro, I would go to my grandma's house. I'm not even gonna lie. Because my grandma do stay until last. Shout out to grandma.
But thank the Lord, I had my own room, my own bed. I just could just lay back and chill and just don't have to worry about a thing for the next week.
Some snacks. That was good. But at least you had a car, though, too. You had a car.
That, too, because people had to wake up at, like, 5 in the morning.
How? Because if I didn't have a car, my professors would not see me.
Bro, people had to wake up. I know one of my dogs had to wake up, like, 5 in the morning just to catch one of the buses. The 7 a.m. bus to get to school to catch a 9 a.m. class. Like, that was so horrible.
Yes, and then then, like, the week after that, the dorms flooded because somebody's bathroom blew up. Let me tell y'all about this. So, one day I was sleeping in my bed on a measly night, and the Lord woke me up at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I had called my dad. By the way, side note, I've been on a spiritual journey, whatever. So, anywho, I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, the Lord just woke me up. And you know how, like, you wake up out of your sleep, and it's just, like, so random, and it's just, like, what in the freak is going on? So, I called my dad, and I was like, Father, the Lord needs you to pray right now, because I didn't want to do it. Because in this, like, that time, you know, village air conditioning was not right. So, it was, like, 60 degrees in my room. And y'all know I got them big covers, so I was snug as a bug in there. And I was like, Lord, I'm not getting out of my bed right now. I'm not praying right now. I'm so sorry. But then I got up, and then I was praying. And the Lord was like, oh, Lord, just go ahead and just pray over the spirit of death and all this. And this was, like, the night before the fire, right? So then we didn't know it was a fire that day because I had got back. But somebody's bathroom blew up because, like, they threw a blunt in the trash can and just, like, caught it on fire or something. And then the sprinklers went off. Flooded from the 4th floor to the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor to the 4th floor through the 1st floor. I'll just say that because that's just too much to say. But then, so Michael had to move out. All them people in them floors had to move out, go to a hotel, stay, what was it, like a week and a half? I think a week and a half, something like that. Imagine sprinklers ruin your stuff, ruin your furniture, ruin your rug, ruin your sheets. And I had my projectile, so I was like, dang, I hope it ain't ruin nothing of mine, but the Lord got me.
This
so
all happened in the same time.
The same period,
so
bro.
We all had to move out at the same time.
Yes.
So the thing that pissed me off the most was that happened after our situation happened. And so people from village was getting hotel rooms before us.
That was crazy.
And then, so I didn't move into my hotel till midnight. That pissed me off to the highest level.
Midnight, all these hotels in Tallahassee. Be freaking for real.
What happened was they booked the hotel, and then the hotel didn't want us staying there no more. So they had to find another location to put us. Lord.
That was wild. And then I was outside for hours and hours and hours because they were like, we got to get the building situated. Y'all can't come back here. So I was just outside trying to eat Wingstop or something, just chopping it up, talking. And then a week went by. I feel like something else happened. Then we have a trespasser, and then somebody's car blew up, caught on fire. That was crazy. It was just so much going on, and it was like everybody was like the curse of Tarika. Ooh, Lord, so sorry about that, y'all. Let me fix my mic.
Make sure Taylor.
Hello.
Break.
Man, bump Taylor and his big head ass. I'm playing.
Somebody's car got on fire. And then somebody was trespassing. Dude got taken out like 5 times.
Literally.
Bro, you're not supposed to be on campus, bro.
We don't want you here.
Why do you possess yourself to come back here? Like, go home.
Like, you have somewhere to be. I heard he was in the Chick-fil-A singing Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. And people,
I heard he was trying to talk to freshmen. That's exactly why he wasn't supposed to be on campus.
It's always the freshmen. Freshmen, beware. Don't be dumb, y'all.
And then, one of the things that pissed me off, too, was there were some things in between that was happening with, like, it was just, okay, the communication was just horrible between the administrators and the students during that time.
As it always is.
The first thing that happened was they posted onto social media before informing us about this situation.
I forgot about that.
So they made a whole IG post, and then we all of a sudden panicking in the group chats like,
everybody was like, wait. Wow.
So yeah, that happened. They had deleted the post. And then SGA, one of my biggest enemies, decided to post that we're going to have volunteers for the move out. But they didn't get that cleared from administrators. So
you know, they always got to post something on social media before they actually do something. But, you know, they get up on the leadership panels and be like, FMU weeds out the fake. We are not a fake university. Yes, y'all are. But I like, I don't know. I don't really know the SGA too well to be like, I love them so much.
And then what happened with the football team.
Ooh. Whew, they got out there.
In a crisis right now when it comes to us having faculty on campus, and that was one of the biggest problems that. What I was gonna say.
We don't really have a strong.
To the problems of the football team.
We just don't have a strong administration, and you can tell when it trickles down to like the actual actions of students in the university. Like when the football team was losing all the. Well, they didn't lose. How many games they lost? 2 in a row. Because they played UNC for money or something. I don't know. I don't really know.
Ain't no boys play. They didn't even have a choice. They had to play for that.
Yes.
I felt so bad. But they didn't do as bad as I thought they was going to do.
Yeah, that's true. But with half the team missing, I was like, well, if UNC didn't beat them that bad, I was like, well, that means JSU better than UNC. And that's the facts.
I would like to see them play for
HBCU come up. Let's talk about it.
And then the next thing that pissed me off was the quickness of President Larry Robinson had to say about the situation. Well,
what he said? That little letter he wrote.
No, he wrote a letter. He didn't wrote a letter.
Damn, you love writing them letters, bro.
And he had a whole just a talk with the camera crew about the football situation. He was just saying how he had a meeting with them and everything is going to get situated out, and we're going to get these people back on the football team and get them back on the field.
Get them back on the field.
I'm not getting back in my house. What you got to say about that, Larry?
Right. Chair is still a chair. Ain't even got a house and home, but talking about, honestly, before that moment, I really thought that Rattlers athletics was a lot more well off than regular students. I always felt like they had more resources and more connections to really be successful, but I really just thought the athletes were just being lazy. But I do understand that they have very hectic, very busy schedules, getting up at 5 a.m., going to practice, going to class, and then going to practice again, and then doing all that just to have an administration that doesn't really care about, not necessarily that doesn't care about you, but it's not doing the things that demonstrate that they care, and then just not making sure you have the resources that you need in order to feel safe enough to produce a good product for your school, your university.
Yeah, I want us to be great. I want FAMU to be
top of the line.
Athletics to be worldwide. Everybody know about us, how great our team is, how great our athletics program is, but we can't do that when we don't have the resources and the right people in the right positions to do
and the right people hiring the right people. Hello. But yeah, Rattlers athletics that football game.
We just going through. We don't got no coaches, bro. We ain't got no time.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think they're getting it together. It's just because last year I think the football team was a lot more well off than they are now. They had that show. They was getting driven around campus. For what? I really don't know. Taking a bus to Lee Hall from the dorms. For what? I don't know. They could have just walked. But I guess they had to get on the bus with their faces on it. Football players get special treatment. Don't at me. But, what was I saying? I forgot. I said on YouTube. Nah. I was like, well, glad she feels comfortable.
No, that was the part where my stomach growling. Don't believe anything she said, man.
Yeah, it was her stomach. But yeah, football, that's what I was saying. I think it's just, Rattlers Athletic is just in the period of building, sports teams and really just large programs in general, they take a while to build. It's not something that happens in a year. It's it takes 10 years to really build a team for real, and I think HBCUs are just starting to become more recognized because we're getting a lot of sponsorships and a lot of attention publicly. And honestly, it's a shame that we had to do it that way, but honestly, I guess that's just the way life works for Black people because people weren't really looking for us until we got sponsorships by LeBron James and then people's famous people's kids start coming here, and then people see us on social media and TikTok. I mean, don't get me wrong, FAMU is not like this fantasy land where everything is just fine and dandy and everybody's happy.
And that's the problem that FAMU has. They try and hide the culture.
I feel like it's an HBCU thing. It's Black culture to just hide everything that goes on within.
Every university in Every university in the world has issues. And
yes,
the fact
they do.
that they try and hide some of the things that goes on here, it aggravates me.
And the students too. They're like, don't talk about my What's that girl in your class? Don't talk about my...
Like, don't talk about
Speaker truth.
About my HBCU. I hate that you guys are always shedding bad light about the university. And there's good things that happen too. Well, sweetie, they need to stop putting me in these situations.
Like, girl, shut up.
It, you know?
People
need to know. The people need to know what is going on because the issues ain't gonna be fixed until light is shed upon it.
Right. It's like you never bring attention to a problem. How is it ever going to be solved? Like, you scraped your knee, but you never put a Band-Aid on it. You just kept scraping your knee. So now your whole leg is messed up because you didn't recognize from the first scraping that you need to put a freaking Band-Aid on and fix it. But we didn't. We just keep shoving stuff under the rug. Oh, this is black culture. This is just what we do.
Because a lot of people don't know that FSU had a housing problem as well. And they had to move a couple people off campus, but nobody knew that.
For real?
Yes.
How you found out?
I was in one of my journalism classes.
Oh.
We just talk about everything that was happening like the news. We always had to.
Anyway. Oh yeah.
But yeah, FSU had a housing problem as well. They had a housing crisis and.
Oh, the mold.
Yeah.
Oh, the mold.
Yeah.
I remember that.
A couple people off campus as well, but nobody knew that. Why do you think nobody knew about the situation at FSU?
Because they handled it. If FAMU said, hey, first week, y'all come in, they should have had y'all in hotels from the first day of school. That's what they really should have done if they knew, like, 2 weeks after that they were going to put y'all in hotels and do pest control, which they really could have done over the summertime. I don't really know the backstory behind that. I don't know why they couldn't do it over the summertime. But it's just like, there's no reason you should have people move in and move out and move in and doing all that rigmarole when you could have just said, hey, we're doing pest control on this date. This is what will happen when you guys move in. And that could have been handled, and it wouldn't have been such a big issue. You agree? Mm-hmm. It would not have been such a big issue if it was handled properly.
You had people that came out of state.
Right.
To move in the dorm. And then how they going to have access to get to their children? Nobody could have did that. And
right. And people don't have cars. Don't even get me started on the Venom. Just ride the Venom. The Venom is not coming. The Venom is not coming, bro. It's so unreliable.
It's so useless, bro.
That's how you know people ain't never rode the Venom. They be like, girl, just ride the Venom.
Just ride the Venom.
No, girl, you ride the Venom.
You get on that bus.
And then here go the bus drivers.
And then there's so many people on campus, bro. The Venom be so packed, and I feel so bad for them kids.
Yes. Bro. It's so many people on there. And they be like, don't come on here without a mask. I mean, I get it. But it's just like, all right, you know I'm only going to be here for 2 minutes. I'm not trying to kill you, okay? I don't have the vid.
Okay.
Family in a nutshell.
Let's talk about organizations.
Ooh.
We're gonna talk about the faces of the school. Oh, how am I gonna say it?
Speak your truth.
I love to see my fellow black people withhold positions. Leadership positions. It gives them the opportunity to let their voices be heard. Make a change on our schools.
But the thing is, they don't be talking about nothing for real.
A lot of people be saying the same things
over
and over again, and yet nothing has still.
Things have yet to be done. And
I feel as if a lot of these people just hold these positions just to have a name for themselves and just to be known. Yeah.
There's a very large clout chasing culture at FAMU,
it's horrible.
Even though people try to deny it. Listen, I was the other like a couple weeks ago. I think it was Chloe's birthday, and she had hosted like a little RA thing. You know how the RAs do. And it was some dude in here from Bethune, and we was like, because he had transferred from Bethune because they didn't have his major or something like that. And he was talking, and we were like, so how you like FAMU? He was like, it's all right. We were like, what you like better, Bethune or FAMU? He was like, Bethune. We was like, Bethune. And then he was like, yes, Bethune. Because he was like, here, it's just a lot of clout chasing culture. And I was like, ooh, you only been here for 2 months, and you already know?
And he already knows.
Know. FAMU 26 at every event filming a TikTok. For what? What are you doing that for? Just enjoy I don't have a problem with TikTok. Y'all know I be on there. But it's just like, stop trying to go viral with every freaking video. Like, just have fun. Just be you. Stop trying to, if you want to be a social media influencer, cool. But it's just like, be that for the right reasons. Assume these leadership positions for the right reasons. If you don't really have an original idea, or you say you're going to do bada bing, bada boom, bada bang, and you get to that position and all I see you up there doing is talking on Instagram and posting your fits, what are you here for?
Can't even go to the calf without wearing a fit, bro.
Man, like nobody's looking at you that hard, bro. I mean, hey, self-confidence.
The sweatpants and the t-shirt combo and the Crocs gonna do it every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I mean, I don't own Crocs, but
I feel one of my biggest issues after my first year and going back home for the summer, I felt as if I need to have this before I get back to campus. And
what you mean? Like clothes?
Clothes, shoes, purses, this and that and the fifth, and I ain't had the money for it. But
most
I had
people
to realize,
don't.
like, I'm me. Like,
right.
I need to do me. At the end of the day, I don't have to be like anybody else.
Exactly.
So, clout chasing is very real, and it has an influence on everybody here. And I just hope that the people watching this take my word for it. Like, you don't have to be nobody else. Be yourself.
You really don't. What do you have going on? Like, people really need to reprioritize their lives, their thinking, their thoughts and their habits, because it's just starting to get out of control. Like, it's just like, y'all, it's not that serious. And honestly, even when I was in high school and went to like an all-black high school, black people care so much about what you have on and how you present yourself that it just becomes so vain. It's not even about looking good. It's about competing with other people. And it should never be that way.
Stick together.
Right.
Not be pinned against each other, you know?
Stick together.
That's what HBCUs were created. And you guys are just tearing down the name. Like,
yes.
just tearing it down. For what? Come on, man. That's not what our ancestors wanted for us.
You know what would be fire? Mm-hmm. If people could get flex with Uber Eats.
Oh, you did say that.
That would be fire. If somebody could do that, let me give y'all a campaign idea. Flex with Uber Eats. We ain't got no car. Don't nobody want to eat Wingstop every freaking day. And Wingstop, you know what? Yeah, zoom in on me on this part. Wingstop, count your days. Because them last wings I got was soggy. It wasn't crispy at all. And y'all handed me them big, bulky wings. It was like a buffalo. I was like, damn.
Bro, no, because on Thursday they gave me some wings. They was very, very soggy. Instead of an 8-piece, they gave me a 13-piece, which I ain't complain about.
I ain't complain about. Man, I didn't want to eat them wings.
Pepper. I ordered mild. Half of them was like lemon pepper. Half of them was mild. And then, like, they were just so soggy. They wasn't crispy. Like, they didn't feel like they was just cooked. Like,
they feel like, I'm like, did y'all boil these wings?
Like, fry these for real?
Like what's going on?
Kill me slowly.
They probably put too many wings in the fryer, so the oil probably wasn't hot enough to make it crispy. But it's just like
one like restaurant chains on campus. What would it be?
I want to say Chipotle, but not really, because I feel like we already had the fried food with Wingstop. We already have fried food with Chick-fil-A.
They need a burger place, like
a burger. What, like Five Guys?
Yeah, I would like Five Guys.
No, shoot, they need a crafty crab up here. let me give me some crab legs on some flex. Man, I'll get the 400 flex if it was crab legs on campus.
They have a 600 flex, but
for
you
real?
don't get no swipes. You just get flex bucks. I think that's only for commuter.
I'm gonna get that next semester when I get my commuter, because I think your first year of college you learn more about yourself than you would if you stayed home, because you really put yourself in a lot of situations that not that you put yourself in, but you experience a lot of situations that you wouldn't think that you would experience, and you really see how you would react in those type of scenarios. So I think I learned a lot about myself my freshman year.
Being a first generation, like, I wasn't sheltered, but every time I had a problem, I had to call my mama.
Really?
Mama, how do I do this?
But I feel like a lot of people do that anyway, though.
Yeah.
I be calling my mom.
I get here and I can't ask my mom for anything because I'm a first generation. I have family members that went to college, but they graduated to college in the 90s. So
it's different. It's different.
So I had to learn everything on my own. Mm-hmm. When I had no money to pay for college, I was calling my mom, Mama, I ain't got no money. How am I going to pay for this? But it all worked out in the end. But
it all worked out in the end. No, for real. Shout out to SBI. Shout out to the case competitions.
Yeah, it all worked out in the end, but it was hard. But I had to learn those things, and it made me a better person. And I think I've matured enough, like, from the situations, and I thank God that I'm here still. I would. Yeah. Because if it wasn't for my friends like Lourdess, bro, I would be gone. I would be gone.
Like,
I'd be gone, bro.
Yo, college was just. I don't know. I don't think, like, you know how people say freshman year is your most fun year in college. Honestly, I think I'm having more fun now than I did my entire freshman year.
I think that a lot of us are really branching out and doing things that
we want to do.
We want to do.
I feel like you're scared to do a lot of things when you're a freshman too. It's like you try to fill it out, but then it's just like at the end of the day, if you come here as a freshman, if you want to try something, do it and try it, because you regret it, and then you be like, dang, I could have had my resume filled by the end of the year, but because I was so scared to do something, or I feel like, oh, I didn't want to do this, I'm too good for this, I'm too good for that, your resume ends up being, well, my resume was never empty, but it could have been better if I put myself out there.
I'm just now starting to do my resume, and I feel so, every time I'm in a room doing stuff like with other people, and they be like, oh, I did this, and I'm doing this, and I'm a part of this, I'm like, damn.
What am I doing?
What have I done? I'm a part of CAB, you know. And I just started an internship with athletics.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm trying not to let those, like.
Everybody has their own journey.
Yeah.
So even if you do get behind in your freshman year, because life does happen, and don't be so hard on yourself and think that after you don't accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, that you'll never accomplish them, because you can always reset yourself, and really just start fresh and just give yourself the opportunity to grow and build. So I don't want anybody thinking, oh, I didn't do anything my freshman year, she's saying I'm dumb. I mean, you might be dumb, but that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you really just take a moment, breathe, reset yourself. I had to do that because, y'all, my last semester was, Lord, it was something. It was something. But I made it through. I'm doing a lot better now. So, you know, I'm just a living testimony, you know, that you can start fresh and still do what's good. You know, shout out to Great Forgiveness. We love a good Great Forgiveness. And FAMU does have a lot of opportunities. Read your emails.
We get about 50 of them a day.
You get about 50 of them a day, but read them, because there's a lot of opportunities in there that you'll miss just because you don't read them. So, you know, if you're really looking for a good business school that will provide you the opportunities that you need, I would say SBI FAMU probably. Honestly, I believe this from the bottom of my heart, that SBI is probably the best, or is the best, HBCU business school. Because there's no way you can graduate from SBI FAMU business school, get your degree, and not have a job.
That's why so many people be coming to J school. Like, only the best of the best can be at SBI, to be honest.
That's very true, because you think, like, a lot of people, like, they crap on business school. They be like, it's just business. Y'all are like, what is a business model? And y'all write notes. Like, honestly, it is a lot of math. Be prepared to do a lot of math, because that's just a part of the curriculum. Like, honestly, all my classes are math this semester, and it's probably going to be the same next semester. But I don't have a problem with math, but it's not one of those programs that you can just breeze through and just be all right. Like, our business school is harder than FSU's business school, and that's the fact. You know why?
You gotta have the passion for that.
Yes, you do. You do.
'Cause baby,
you gotta have 2 paid internships before you graduate.
I be chilling in my room doing absolutely nothing.
People drop out of SBI and go to J school. That's all I'm gonna say. That's where the SBI rejects go. It's the truth. But honestly, I think people they assume the SBI is something, and when they get there they realize it's not. And I think even so, like, people realize that their passions really aren't, like, necessarily like owning a business and like learning business for real. They just want to make money, and they think just because you go to business school you're just going to learn how to make money and life will be good. But it is a lot of it's rigorous, not gonna lie. But, you know, find your passion. You know, put yourself out there, dibble dabble.
It's okay not to know what you want to do when you get here.
Yeah, it is okay.
People don't know their major until they get, like, junior year of college. And
yeah. I mean, I know mine, but
do you?
I do.
I think that's it. Like, I think we can have another podcast with
come back for part 2.
But
what we gonna talk about in part 2? Some juicy things.
I don't know. But that's all we got for today's video. I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed what we had to say, because she did talk a lot. I'm just playing. But I hope y'all like this. If y'all like this podcast, make sure to comment. Make sure to follow me on
some questions and some topics too.
All right, yeah. Make sure you guys follow me on social media at nadia.raquell and stay tuned for the next video. If you haven't watched my last video, I'm gonna put it right here. Make sure you guys tune in to that one. And I'll see y'all in the next video. You got anything to say for the camera?
Not too much. I'm really thirsty right now. I don't know why, but y'all can follow me on Instagram if you want to. It's my name backwards.
I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, y'all can put it in there. You can follow me if you want to. You don't really have to, because I'm not really.
And if y'all want to see her some more videos, let me know, because I might bring her back for an encore.
Hey.
It seems like she has a lot to say for the camera. But that's all. Peace, y'all.
Peace and blessings. I think I like Rihanna's music better, but I like Beyonce's performance better. I think as an overall artist, Beyonce.
Do you like Beyonce as an actor?
In Dreamgirls, yeah.
She was good and Obsessed.
Oh yeah, that movie too. I was gonna say that movie with when that white lady tried to like kill her and tried to like get with her man.
A little bit too hard, because that was like her first serious role.
But everything else. Oh, but what about that movie she did with Etta James? Or like being Etta James?
Yeah.
I never watched that, but I think it's good. I like her version of I like some of her versions of the songs better than Etta. Sorry, but not sorry.
Rice.
I love
rice.
Bro, what are you talking about?